Yo, what is up guys, Chestamite, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the calculated cost of a mini moto. Now these can be the ones that ride on the dirt or the ones that ride on the road, but just like the little miniature like razor bikes, those things. Yesterday's video I said that it was going to be something controversial. I changed my mind. That's going to be another video at another point because I still need to do a little bit more research about that. So today's video is going to be talking about, the calculated cost of a mini moto. So anyways, let's get right into it. And just like yesterday's video, I might be honking my horn a little bit because I'm hoping that'll scare things off. And let's get into the prices and all the things of a mini moto. So to start off, I'm going to be using the Electro & Co kit, which is just about $1,450 depending on what you do. That is if you do the 14-tooth sprocket and biggest battery and all that stuff. So if you were to change it, it could be cheaper, but I think that's as expensive as it gets. So the kit itself, $1,450 or so. And then the frames, there's 4 different frames you can choose from that they say are compatible. I don't know if there's like other kind of frames you could get from other brands or something, if you could put it onto like the little Razor ATVs or what. But these are the frames they say are compatible. So first, starting from the smallest, you have the Razor SX and MX 500. These come with stock 500 watt motors. So SX 500 and MX 500, they have the wattage of the motor in the name, and they are both off-roading variants. They are both about $530. So, that's about, I think, the average or so I could find them. I think you can find them for a little bit cheaper and a little bit more. So that's about the average. Oh, it's slippery. Alright, and then next you have the Razor MX 650. The MX 650 comes with a 650 watt motor. So it's a little bit bigger. And this is the one that I would choose just because where I live, the off-roadingness is very nice, so to be able to off-road. And then last but not least, you have the RSF 650. So the MX 650 is $650, same price as wattage of the motor, very nice. But the RSF 650, for some strange reason, is $300 more at $950 for the bike. I don't know why. It's the same as the MX 650 but with a different frame, so it's got the same motor, same battery. I don't know what the top speed difference is. I don't think there's much. So yeah, the RSF 650, if you want like the road bike, then I guess you're gonna have to go with that, unless you're gonna put road tires on the MX 650. So in my opinion, 650 is the best bang for your buck. You get the biggest frame for the price, and you have the extra components. So if you wanted to, you could in theory buy an MX 500 and an MX 650 and take the 650 stuff and put it into the 500, and so you'd have an upgraded 500 and you'd have the upgraded 650. So now the price of the kit, I think it comes with a 72 volt 38 amp hour battery, might be 22 amp hour. I know it's a decent amount, so it's nothing bad. And the top speed will be about 45 miles per hour if you get the 14-tooth front sprocket. If you get the smaller sprockets, you'll have more torque, but the smallest one will limit you to 35 miles per hour. So you gotta be, choosing what you want. You want the highest speed or you want the highest torque. I don't know how much of a difference it really is, but that's what the numbers are. So alright, so now the costs, if you wanted to upgrade the MX or the SX 500, the cost is about $2,000. Like pretty much right on the money. So that's how much it would cost you to upgrade that with the 45 mile per hour. Then you have the MX 650, that would cost you about $2,100. And then you have the RSF 650, the road version out of the 4 of them, and that one would cost you $2,400 or so. So it really depends on what you're using the bike for. If you're going to be off-roading, then you want to go with the MX 650, or if you're trying to save a little bit of money, you can go with the MX 500. But if you want to do it on road, the RSF 650 is probably your best bet, just due to the tires that it has are like really like street oriented. But just keep it in mind that you're still gonna have stock brakes, I think, with all these. I can't remember if the upgrade kit includes new brakes. I don't think it does, so you'd have to do that on your own. So you're running stock brakes at 45 miles per hour on those things, which are made for 20 miles per hour. So just keep that in mind. There is a safety risk there. And yeah, so the RSF 650 stock comes with, I think, like a 20 or 18 mile per hour top speed. Same with the MX 650, but the MX 500s come with like a 15 mile per hour top speed, I think. So, you know, it really depends on what you're willing to spend. I wouldn't get the MX 500s. Those aren't worth it. I would get the MX 650 or the RSF 650. Those are just about best bang for your buck, except for the RSF 650. It's a little expensive. So with all that in mind, you're going to be going about 45 miles per hour on these tiny little mini motos. And I mean, these things are like tiny. So you got to be careful. I mean, you got to be careful, especially if you're in a city. People aren't going to see you. You're below line of sight on all that stuff. So you got to be careful. I personally, because of where I live, like I said, I live in the middle of nowhere with dirt and mud, so the MX 650 is probably the best bet for me, because the mud, you know, that RSF 650 is not going to stand with that. There'd be no chance. You'd have to change the tires, and it's also more expensive. So yeah, MX 650, pretty much the best deal you're going to get. But anyways, yeah, that is the calculated cost of a 45 mile per hour mini moto. I'm going to be doing more videos like this in the future, more calculating the cost of certain things, just because, you know, I like talking about it. I like putting the numbers out there for people to see. And yeah, that's it. Just want to make a quick video talking about that. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. If you like the video, make sure you like the video. Subscribe for more content. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos. There'll be another video tomorrow. And comment anything down below that you did or didn't like about the video, or that you wanted me to know. I look at the comments and I like to reply to them as much as possible. So thank you guys for all the support. You know, my views have been going up a lot. So thank you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.